Welcome back to the channel, friends. I'm your host, AK, and today we're taking a look at the demo version of a game called Cropdeck. This is a roguelite deck builder centered on farming. Now in this game, you will assemble a deck of crops and tools and take to changing fields with the goal of paying your tax on time. You can also use scarecrows, which kind of serve as relics, I suppose, to create powerful and truly broken synergies. Now, I did a video not too long ago covering the playtest of this game. Well, today we have the demo, which has more content, so I'm super excited to explore it. If you want to check it out for yourself, you can certainly do so. It actually released recently on Steam. Link in the video description below. So let's hop on in, my friends. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button if you like the content. Consider subscribing if you are new here as well. Now, thank you so much. Now, let's rock and roll. Alright, so it looks like we have character selection in Matilda the cow. How about this? Super charming portrait there. You got to get behind the cow. We love Matilda the cow right here. So one of the new things with the demo versus the playtest is the select pet tier mechanic. So this is going to actually scale up the difficulty as you win more and more with the same character. So for instance, we do start on the default tier, but as we win more, we're going to get, more of a challenge. Looks like there's a bunch of plans to add a bunch of modifiers to the difficulty. However, for today's run, we're going to be using Matilda the cow. Taxes are going to be 30% smaller, which is quite nice. Got 4 starting energy. Got a hand size of 3, a scarecrow limit of 5, and then 50 gems, which are used to buy things and upgrade cards. Looks like there's another character available as well. Once we complete a run with Matilda, let's go. Well, so now we have our little map. Obviously, a whole bunch of different buildings and not to mention field types, okay? So you have a sunny farm, you have a secret garden farm. There's also a frozen field farm as well. And these will do different things to your cards and plants once you're in a run, okay? We also have the forge to upgrade cards. We have a market to buy and sell cards, okay? And then we've got the final tier here. It looks like it's frozen, which is terrifying. But let's do our best. Let's go ahead and select our opening deck. Well, so we have the Carrot King deck, we have the Heavy Set deck, and we have the Beginner set. Okay, so it looks like Days End add gold equal to unused energy. We have the Plowman on plant, 33% chance to add a wooden hoe card to hand. Then we have the Gardener on harvest, 50% chance to water adjacent tiles. So do we want to go in on carrots? Looks like we got Cabbage here, which sells for a lot more, but takes more time to grow. And we got the potato, the glorious potato. And these are going to be your scarecrows, okay? So these guys are relics, like I mentioned in the intro, which do a variety of things. I think the Gardener with the Carrot King here is where it's at. On harvest, 50% chance to water adjacent tiles. I like it. Let's go with the Carrot King. Let's put it together. And for our opening farm here, let's see. So what do we like? I mean, I love the idea of getting into the forge and maybe getting our carrot card upgraded. Looks like we have a 2-star here. So this is going to actually be 2 weeks with incremental rent. So we have to be aware of that. So I'm thinking maybe Sunny Farm, we go to the Secret Gardens, get into the Forge. And then there's also a shop up here. I do think we want to probably experience the shop. And I'll give you guys a variety of the different landscape types. So let's go with the Sunny Farm. Let's keep it 1 week. We do have little prolonged plots of land coming up. So let's go here. Keep it nice and basic. Level 1. So let's begin. Right, so it's pretty simple. You want to hoe up the ground. You want to plant a crop, and then you want to water it. Then once it's watered, it will grow. Then once it grows, you can sell the crops for gold. And then in 7 days here, we owe 10 gold. So really, effectively, I have to get 2 carrot plants grown in 7 days, which should be relatively easy. So let's go iron hoe. Bam. Let's get the carrot planted. Let's go ahead and water it up, you bet. Next day. So you can see this little, it's raining, right? So everything is watered. But this little like circular node, the bottom left corner, that means it has 1 stack of water in it. You can always hover over a crop to see its status. So growth progress, it's halfway. Water is 1 of 3. So you can water a single plot up to 3 times, which does carry over from day to day. So that's quite nice. Now we have a wooden hoe, which does exhaust, meaning of course the cart breaks after you use it. But that's okay with us. Let's go ahead and get that watered up, you bet. Alright, we're going to get a harvest. And lightning strikes our fields, and now they're on fire. So this is actually kind of detrimental because, well, I guess we do have a harvestable carrot. It's going to be a hot carrot, I suppose. Let's go ahead and harvest it. So that's harvested. The money goes up here. Got 5 days to make $3. And of course, the field that was on fire has now been extinguished because we harvested the crop. It's actually worked out pretty well for us, I suppose. We're going to get a harvest here, and we're going to win. So we do get a card selection, so we can get a wooden hoe with a nice 5 radius, another watering can, or another carrots with a 3 radius, okay? So as you upgrade cards and do different things with cards, you got to pay attention to the area of effect. I think we can go ahead and take that. Let's harvest this carrot, and let's turn it in early. I do believe we get some bonus gems for that. You bet, 7 bonus gems. Fantastic. It looks like we get a scarecrow pack. Okay, so this is nice. Scarecrows are super powerful, depending on the ones you get. Alright, so we have spreader. On the day's end, tiles with 2 or more water. Give 1 water to all adjacent dry tiles. Rainy forecast. Rainy days are more frequent. Okay. Preparer. Each grass tile has a 40% chance to be plowed at the level starts. This is a rare item. These are epic. I think rainy forecast is fantastic. Absolutely. Let's take it. Got 17 gems as well. A currency used in shops in the forge. Let's go ahead and go to the secret gardens. I want to get into that forge and see what we can get upgraded early here. Right, so what do we know about the secret gardens? Well, I do believe that what we're going to get is a debuff card, which is vines. And you can choose to play them, or you can just let them sit in your hand to take up space. Got a couple of options, I suppose. So let's go ahead and hoe up the terrain and get a carrot planted. Of course, we don't have water, but maybe it rains. It sure does. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we actually do have our 3 carrot. And you can rotate with the mouse wheel. I think I'm going to hold on to that for now. Well, actually, there's no reason not to play it because we can just cycle back to it if we need to. Let's go ahead and water it up. Got to pay 20. Not a big deal. Need some more tools. That's what we need. Okay, so we got a wooden hoe that exhausts. I don't dislike it. We got a very lucrative cabbage at 22 through 30, right? You sell one of those things, and we're moving on to the next level. We could skip it for a gem bonus, or we can permanently add to our deck. I think we certainly need more tools. So let's go ahead and grab the wooden hoe. Alright, good deal. So iron hoe, boom. Wooden hoe, boom, and you know, in the top left corner, that's the energy cost of the card. So a lot of these, I guess, opening cards don't cost any energy, but this is our max energy per turn, is 4. Eventually, we're going to get stronger tools and crops and things of the like that will cost more energy. So it's something that we're going to have to manage. Future state, and here we go. So we have wild vines. Okay, on a new day, 33% chance to expand the adjacent tile. Plow to unblock the tile. Okay, so it's a roadblock that takes up your tool cards, right? Your hoe cards. Let's go ahead and harvest this. We can get a decent plot of carrots planted right there. Let's go ahead and water up this one, given it will grow next turn and actually lead to victory. Let's see what this wild vines does. Okay, so it does go to adjacent. Remains to be seen if it goes to adjacent crops. Let's go ahead and harvest the carrots, and you bet we'll complete it early. Turn it in early. Get some bonus gems and watering. Do we need it? We do have the prevalence of rain, but I will go ahead and open the pack. Otherwise, we can sell it too. I mean, I am going into the forge. Maybe we have to sell it. Let's do a quick sell. The watering pack. Get some bonus gemage. You bet. And into the forge. All right. So here we can upgrade cards. Okay. So you can see like the tier of upgrading. So it looks like you can merge 2 for 10 gems. Or upgrade 1 for 45 gems. Okay, so 45 gems. It's pretty steep, actually. How about this wooden hoe? So I could upgrade it to an iron hoe for 25. Or we can merge. We can merge the 2 that we have. The iron hoe can upgrade to a nice range iron hoe for 30. Do we maybe merge these 2 carrots together? I mean, look at this crazy carrot plot right here. Golden variant. Legendary card. Fantastic. But I mean, look at that crazy space, man. I think we're mostly set on water. Maybe we should merge. Should probably merge. Let's merge 2 copies together. Bam. Alright, nice. And we can always upgrade it if we like. But that'll cost 70. I guess it does exhaust. I think we should probably merge our carrots together too. Merge 2 copies, you bet. Bam. Alright, good. We got 70 left. So I could go all in. I mean, we could get this iron hoe upgraded. I guess we can do it for just 30. Let's do it. Got that nice big range, and of course we can cycle to it. We cannot cycle to the one that exhausts, of course. I can merge 2 of these together for a pretty crazy carrot plot for only 15. I mean, I think you do it. I think you do it. And then just bank on the rain, maybe. Let's do it. Why not? How about the watering can? I mean, we can get a nice range on this. I mean, if you get one with just 1 plot, it's kind of low impact. But if you can get one with 5, it's much better. At least in my mind. We'll certainly see. I think we've shaped down our deck quite a bit, which is good for us. So let's see how we can do it. Sunny Farm, 3 weeks. Will give us an opportunity to add to our deck, of course. 2 tax days, 2 hazards. We got 2 weeks here. Let's take on the 3 week. See if our deck's up to snuff. Alright, so rains are extremely rare. Okay. Well, that certainly works against us. We'll see how. Maybe the rainy forecast scarecrow factors in. What do we have here? Tax interest. On new day, for every 50 gold in pocket, add invoice to hand. So invoice is a plague card. If in hand at the end of the day, increases tax by 5. Okay, so you definitely want to play it. Costs energy too. Yikes. Well, let's kick things off here. I mean, we got the hoe. We got nice plot of carrots. Then we got a watering can to get them all watered up. Fantastic. Right, so we got our first harvest. So let's go ahead and get those harvested. Damn, you bet. And things are remaining watered, right? 50% chance to water adjacent tiles on harvest. So that's good. Like, all these are watered, right? Right, so we gotta add to our deck. Another watering can. I do think it's warranted. I do think we need it. So let's go ahead and add it. Make sure everything stays nice and watered up. Let's hit that right there. Do I plant these carrots? I mean, I don't have a means of watering them, but let's get them planted. Why not? We'll be the carrot king. Go ahead and harvest. And nice, everything gets watered up too. Not to mention, we got 3 waters on these fields here. So let's go ahead and water this up. Probably water up this plot too. And then I can go ahead and plant some more carrots next turn. Alright, so we do have invoices coming in. I'll certainly want to play those. We've got a field on fire as well. Well, let's plant the carrots right there. Let's get these watered up. Let's water you up as well. And we'll play an invoice, I suppose. But the tax will increase. Looks like we have the first installment, though, completed, which is great. Don't have enough energy to play this. Alright, so the tax does increase. Yikes. Let's make sure we get both of these played then. Can plant a bunch of carrots right here. Let's do it. I think using the same plots over and over is useful, especially with adjacency. Not enough energy for the iron hoe whack, which is completely fine. Let's go ahead and get some more carrots. You bet. I mean, look at that. These invoices, man, they're nasty. Let's hit this up. Let's water there and let's end our turn. Can't keep them all watered up, unfortunately. It almost appears like we need just more crops in general. So maybe I'll kind of focus on that as we move forward. Alright, how dare you? So I've got to hit up this zone. I guess, no, never mind. The carrot's grown, so we can just harvest it all. Look at that, we got a huge sum of cash. Can actually complete the level right now. I mean, do we want to do that? Otherwise, I could add an extra card in just a few days. I think I probably want to do that. Yeah, so let's hold off for now. I mean, we already got this thing locked in, as long as we keep playing the invoices. Let's go ahead and throw that down right there. And water it up. Let's end the day. Alright, select cards. Okay, so we actually get a scarecrow. Okay, +1 hand size. That's not bad. On the day's end, add 10 gold for each plague card in your hand. It's a legendary item. So if you're like holding on to plague cards, I mean, that's going to work against us with invoice, for sure. Pretty crazy to get a legendary scarecrow, though. And then big spender, when the first played card this day costs 2 or more energy, recover 1 energy. I think dealer is completely fine. So we got the card draw. I think we can go ahead and complete the level right now then. Confirm. Alright, so we got some plants. Nice. Luxury. Let's go with the plants. Maybe we can lock in some more carrots. These are all just basic. On harvest, add extra cabbage card to hand. Can grow layers. Can grow layers. What does that mean? Can grow layers. After maturing, grows extra layers. Max 2. Each worth 4. Okay. Well, so if you let it mature. Okay. Got it. I think we can take the cabbage. I mean, it's not super inspirational, but we can take it. And then we got a luxury card. What is this? Red pepper. Plant a bunch of crops. So these will regrow. Okay, so you plant it once, and then it keeps growing. We have fertilizer. Plants on fertilized tiles grow twice as fast, or we got a nice block of cabbage. I think the nice cabbage block is probably where it's at for us. Let's do the cabbage block. Right, so we got the frozen fields. I'll give you guys a little bit of variety in this video here, and we'll go frozen fields. So you can see the mechanics at work. And here, obviously, crops will freeze. So weakness. On harvest, there's a chance to add low battery to draw pile. Okay, I guess we'll have to figure out what low battery means. Yeah, so if it's layered, you just want to keep it out there. Okay, cool. Well, I think we probably get a crop of cabbage down. I think so. Now I can get a nice block of 3. Can't water them, of course, but we can get a block of 3. Let's throw it down. And accompany it with some carrots. Alright, here we go. We can get it watered. Bam. Let's throw that down. We can get a single cabbage. But of course, we can't water it. So I think I'm going to opt to just keep these watered up. Looks like it's going to rain. Fantastic. So now we can get our cabbage block down. And carrots. And let's see. Iron hoe. Probably the top corner there. Right, so more cabbage. A plowing machine. So it's going to plow. I believe it plows in a straight line, like all the way across. Costs 1 energy. Otherwise, the red pepper. It's a single plant. Let's go with the plowing machine. Let's see how this works. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and harvest some crops. Probably keep these cabbage just growing. Throwing another one right there. Probably water up this right here, and then we can plow the rest of the way. Probably with the iron hoe over the plowing machine. Looks good. Alright, so we got some lightning striking. I've got no water to put it out. Man, that's not good. Okay, so it will actually kill the crop. Is that so? Well, I don't like that too much. And it's not going to rain tomorrow either. Rain is not in the forecast. So how about we plow out this, put a little block of cabbage in the corner. Let's do that. Could also do carrots as well. I suppose there will come a time when it's not beneficial to even grow cabbage because it takes so long to grow. But I think we can get some planted. Probably throw some carrots up here as well. Alright, we got to get some water. Okay, we got it. Good. Is this ready to go? Not quite. But I've got to put this one out. I've got to put this one out as well. Let's go ahead and tear that up. Throw some more carrots. It's going to rain in a couple of days, which is good for us. Got to keep the cabbages watered up. Alright, so tomorrow is rain. In fact, the next 2 days is rain, and then we have ice cubes. Some plants might turn into ice cubes. I think you have to use the plow or the hoe to take them out. Alright, so we can get extra cabbage on harvest. Otherwise, if we leave it 2 more days, it's going to grow in value. Let's throw some carrots right there. We got 2 rainy days back to back. Now it's like suddenly we're low on water, right? Water supply. I think we can go ahead and get that harvested. Should have probably thrown the cabbage right there. Yeah, we need some water big time. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Let's use the layering effect to our advantage. Alright, so let's see. Currently has 1 extra layer. Okay, so we want to harvest these next turn. Well, this one next turn, that is. But the cabbage should lead us to victory, given how well they sell. So let's keep the cabbage watered up. I think that's important. I think so. Okay, carrot. That's right. Get it. Alright, +8. So current value is 30. Well, let's harvest it. I mean, that's huge. Tax payment in 6 days. And if I can manage to keep these watered up, throw another block of cabbage right there, I suppose. We have an extra cabbage that does exhaust as well. Interesting. We got ice blocks coming tomorrow as well. Maybe I should just pull these up. I think if I pull these up, we get out of here. Yeah, absolutely we do. The cabbage super strong in. Got a handful of cabbage now. Let's go ahead and get out of here early. You bet. Some bonus gems. Scarecrow supply. Okay. Hopefully we can get something game-changing. Sock it away. On day's end, add gold equal to unused energy. We have jeweler. On day's end, add gems equal to unused energy. And farmhand. Every 3 harvested yields a day. Cover 1 energy. Wow. Now yields a day, but I think that's quite nice. Legendary too. 4 plants, I think we can just quick sell. I've got cabbage, I've got carrots. Let's sell that pack and then get on into the market, where there is a card disposal service. So I think I want to get rid of this singular cabbage. Not a huge fan of it. And then what do we have? Do I need more tools? You can buy a pack of scarecrows. Can get on new day if you have less than 100 gold, add a bottle of water to hand. It exhausts. But it's free use and can be used to, of course, water. Day's end tiles with 2 or more water give 1 water to all adjacent dry tiles. I think that's absolutely fantastic. Make sure we can keep everything watered up, especially those cabbage cards. I like it. Let's rock and roll with that. Now into a 3-week frozen field endeavor. In fact, we got a lot of freezing. The next 3 maps will be frozen. Every Friday, 2 random scarecrows are disabled for the week. Well, I don't like that too much, man. Alright, rain tomorrow, which is good. Got ice cubes coming the next day. Alright, we've got our nice cabbage block. Can't water them up, but we do have rain tomorrow. Plowing machine, I think we can take out this, throw in some carrots. Either that or we go up this way. Let's go up this way instead. Throw in some carrots. And get everything watered up. Alright, looking good. Alright, so these are ice cubes. A plow to break the ice, or wait 3 days for it to melt. I don't have 3 days to spare, bro. Let's break the ice. Then these cabbage, we gotta make sure we keep them watered up. So we got rain coming up in the forecast. But we also have carrots that we can... I mean, we've got to get to 200 here, right? We've got plenty of time. Got 3 weeks. So it is probably expedient to get the cabbage. I mean, we got some existing plants that have some growth to them. So it's kind of like, why wouldn't you water them? Let's get a nice big plot of carrots planted. Got another plowing machine, iron hoe or cabbage. Do I want to re-roll this? Like, what do we need? Feels like maybe some watering. I think our plowing is just fine. Let's re-roll it, look for some watering. Fertilizer. Makes plants grow twice as fast. Costs 1 energy. Let's take the fertilizer, sure. Get a few carrots. Let's fertilize that one. Make sure we keep it watered up. It's gonna rain tomorrow. So let's throw this down. Get some more carrots in the watered zones. Plowing machine, I suppose I can use the card. Might as well. Bam. Alright, nice. Just a broad watering. Absolutely fantastic. So this one is ready to go, but we can of course leave it. So we can add more layers and thus sell for more. Let's go ahead and grab this. Can plow up this. Not sure if I'm going to be using that zone or not, but I mean, everything's watered. Carrots grow fast. Might as well throw them down. And then our cabbage. We need it to stay watered up. This card is unplayable. You can't use it. So what does it do? On draw, -1 energy. Okay, well that's not great. I keep getting them too. And then Spreader and Gardener. You know, our 2 scarecrows that help us with watering endeavors are disabled. Well, that's not good. So on harvest, got it. There's a chance to add. Okay. So when we harvest things, like our deck's gonna get full of these low battery cards, man. That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Kind of scary. Let's go ahead and fertilize the cabbage. These carrots are all going to be grown. Let's water that zone right there. And I'm going to leave that cabbage right where it's at. Cabbage obviously takes a little bit of setting up, but it's money, man. Getting so many low battery cards, it's insane. Look at this. Yikes. Alright, so I've got lots of carrots. It's gonna rain in a couple of days for 2 days straight, which is great. So let's get some more carrots up there. More cabbage down here, I suppose. This is maxed out in value, which is great. These are almost there, but at least they're watered. It's gonna be all low batteries. Of course it is. Current value is 30. It's the right price. Oh man, I'm exhausted. Alright, it's gonna rain, which bails us out big time. Look at all these low battery cards, man. Guess at least it vanishes, but yikes, dude. We also have a fertilized zone right there as well. So 26 and 30, yep, sell it. Got another cabbage that I can't play because we are just tapped out, man. Must have like hit the bottle last night or something. Cabbage. Tax payment in 5 days, but we're actually good. He's got a nice big plot of carrots over there. Current value is 30. Price is right. Alright, so what do we have? Gold weekend. During weekends, harvested crops give 30% more gold during weekends, okay? Compare that up with the cabbage. Each grass tile has a 40% chance to be plowed at level start. I don't really think we have an issue plowing. It's more like keeping everything watered. Let's re-roll this, I think. On new day, add bottle of water to hand for each unused energy. Okay, that's pretty good. Gain 1 max energy. That wouldn't be bad either. I think this is just fine. Oh, so we got a scarecrow limit of 5. Okay. Plus 1 hand size. Covers 1 energy. And that helps us water. I like the rainy forecast. I think we can probably move off of this one. The hand size. Completely fine with it. Now we're going to get a bottle of water. Let's go ahead and harvest all these carrots. Got a cabbage. It's all frozen in ice. Let's free it. Fertilize you. Hit you with the water. Alright, so now we got bottles of water, right? It's really, really good. Let's water that so it keeps growing. Gets more valuable and lucrative as a result. Got a nice big plot of carrots. These are going to grow if we can just water them one more day. We'll keep that one going. Alright, nice. Not to mention the rain. The rain is fantastic. So let's hit that up. Let's water these cabbage. It's completely fine. Got a couple of bottles of water. Let's keep these cabbage watered up as well. Plowing machine. Maybe a bit of an overkill for an icicle, but we'll take it. This is current value 30. Let's throw you right back in there. Right, more rain. You just love to see the rain, man. Wow, everything's all watered up right there. How about that? Fantastic. Let's fertilize the zone as well. Ah, nice. We can complete the level now. I think I want to. I do like our deck. I think the scarecrows that we have go well with just kind of the lack of water that we've been seeing. Plowing, I don't think we need it. We can quick sell that. Let's go into the life of luxury. More cabbage. Red pepper. Do we like the red pepper? I mean, personally, I love red pepper, right? Delicious. It's cheaper to play. Do I need it, though? Look at this crazy. So it looks like it goes all the way from top to bottom. Could also skip it, too. I mean, do I need it? That's the question. Do we need it? Can I keep it watered if we get it? Probably not. Let's skip it. Get some gems. Because I've got a shop coming up here at the end. Maybe we can get something real impactful going into the final frame. Let's go. Alright, tax interest on new day for every 50 gold. Add invoice. Okay, so we got the invoice mechanic again. Alright, wooden hoe and carrots. It's raining today, so that bodes well. It's a good start. Let's get some carrots rolling. Got a couple of days of sun and then more rain. So I could do this. We could do it here as well. Let's go right here. Let's focus on the left side of the island. Alright, nice. First carrot harvest, and of course everything gets watered around it. It's a good little launch pad for our cabbage. Let's go ahead and let's get this zone taken out. I will fertilize the middle. We'll go cabbage right here. And water up you bet. Alright, nice. We get a card selection, so more cabbage. I'm good with it. I don't want my hand to get too populated. Everything's raining. Let's keep the cabbage watered up. We got another day of rain, looks like. But I might as well use these watering cans. Otherwise, I mean, I can save 3 energy. We can get, what, 3 bottles of water, right? We'll go with 2 bottles of water. Fine with that. Alright, so this is grown. We can just leave it as is for a while. Plowing machine. Take out this zone right there. Iron hoe. A bottle of water. Let's play it. Get a couple more bottles of water. Okay, so here we go with the lightning again. On my, like, prize cabbage, bro. Just chill out. Chill out, man. Alright, carrots. In the corner, yes. Bottle of water there. It's kind of comical. The idea of watering carrots with a bottle of water. That is comical. Let's help you grow a little faster. I've got the invoice. Definitely want to play this. Don't want that financial creep, man. This is fully grown. So bam, get it? Cabbage can just be thrown right in its place. Throw a cabbage down right there, and we got these bottles of water. Will help us keep everything watered up that needs to be watered up. Maybe not everything, but most things. Alright, I've got some carrots. Glorious. Let's see. Fertilizer. Let's fertilize you. Got a couple of days of rain. So these carrots will grow in time, which is great. Let's get these invoices out of here. Water up that cabbage. Alright, this one's 30. Sell it 26. This is 26 as well, so we'll hold on to those. Got an extra cabbage, throw it in the fertilized zone. Invoice, yes. Invoice, yes. And let's save the energy for a bottle of water tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get those, and looks like we can complete out the level. Now, do I want an extra card to the deck? I feel like our deck is actually pretty balanced, man. Just need a little time to get the cabbage down. We fertilize it. Things look good. I think we can go ahead and complete the level. No harm in that at all. Get some bonus gems for the shop. Plants, do I want to take a look? I think the scarecrows will probably want to take a look. The scarecrows. We can skip that. I'm good. I think our deck is fine. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It's good enough. Right, plowing. Plants. Card disposal service. Gain 1 max energy. It does feel like 1 max energy is going to go well with the scarecrow that we have. Where can I look at my scarecrows? It's going to prompt me to, of course, switch them out. So what do we like? Rainy forecast, yes. On harvest, 50% chance to water adjacent tiles. I think so. Recover 1 energy, I think, is good. Tiles with 2 or more give 1 water to adjacent. I mean, do we move off a gardener for pumpkin spice latte? So the thought here is you get more max energy, right? And then you're going to be able to convert that to more bottles of water, which I do like. So I think I'm good with that. I'm good with that for sure. Let's re-roll. Let's look for something real impactful. Beetroots, potato. Watering can, more fertilizer. Let's go with the watering can. And into the frozen fields to close this out. Level 10. Alright, so it's a long one. Rain reduction and no rain. So rains are extremely rare. Okay, so we can't really rely upon the rains. You can see it on the timeline here, right? 4 days of pure sun. Winter sun. I guess so luckily we do have a foothold, given we have the hoe, we have the carrots, and we have the water. So that's how we're going to kick things off. We got some cabbage as well. We got another hoe. Not to mention a bunch of water bottles. Think you want to keep those watered up. Let's do this. Let's get some cabbage. Start getting a little crop of cabbage. Harvest some carrots, of course. Let's go ahead and let's probably knock out this zone. Right there. Let's water you up. I guess we didn't necessarily need to do that. That's alright. Right, potato, cabbage, and beetroots. Do we like the, I mean, a potato that goes the distance is pretty crazy. However, can we keep it watered up? I think is the question. I think we can try it. We can try it. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. I think we're in prime position to add some carrots. We can throw them in here. Create a nice little 9 block. Low as I can go up here. I think probably do it right there. And then I can watering can this. Want to make sure we keep you watered up. And we can go here and here. Probably preserve energy, I would think. Because I can't water these tiles. Things are going to get frozen. There's no rain in the forecast. Alright, so. Good thing we got the iron hoe there. This thing's ready to go. Let's keep it growing. Let's water up you, and you so you grow. Do we throw cabbage down? I like the bottle of water. Alright, so. Doesn't look like I can do anything with it. We could plow it out, though. I mean, definitely overkill, but current value is 30. The price is right. Let's replace it. Got a bunch of carrots as well. So this probably is where we can utilize the potato. Do we do something like this? I mean, gotta water that. Gotta water this. I could go potatoes here and we could water it. And then we'll keep our ace cabbage watered up. Gotta find a way to knock this out. Let's keep our cabbage zones fertilized and ready to rock. Oh, let's see. So, probably want to water up this zone, right? Like with this, right? Got 3 bottles of water as well. Be nice to have this knocked out, but we just don't. So let's water up this zone. Let's go carrots up here. Let's hit you. Let's hit you, and let's hit you. Anything selling maxed out yet? Not quite. Next day. Alright, so we got some thunder. Pretty terrifying how frequently thunder strikes our fields. Let's water this zone then. 26 in 26, so it's almost there. Almost maxed out. We got these potatoes. I think we have to focus the water to the potatoes. Can plow with this zone. Do I add more cabbage? I should have watered this one, darn. Let's throw down some cabbage right there. Tax payment in 7 days. I mean, we're still doing okay. I like that your crops don't necessarily die. It's more about, can you get them watered? So 30, yes. Fertilized zone, high profile area. 26 and 22. I do have a cabbage. We can throw it right back into the earth. Let's do it. I've got this. Let's water them all. Looks like the potatoes are flourishing just a little bit. We can get down some more potatoes right here. That's alright. We'll do it. These guys are almost done. Almost good. Let's knock that out as well. Needs to be ready to pop next turn. The annoying icicles. Wait 3 days for it to melt. Let's knock that out. We got a potato harvest, which is good. It looks like it replants itself. Okay, cool. 50% chance to replant self. 26 and 30. Can finally harvest that one. Nice cabbage. And then let's see. I think we gotta try to focus our watering efforts. I mean, I want this one to grow. Current value is 22. I want to water up that one. Let's get that one down. Could probably do this as well. Although cabbage is pretty ambitious, is it not? It is. Need more water. Right, scarecrow. I'm good. Skip that up. Alright, got a bunch of water here. This is good. Alright, 26 and 22. So what I absolutely need is we gotta water this zone. Boom. This ice is pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Really is. Especially when you don't get the right complement of tools. Fertilizer, I think we want to keep a nice little block of fertilized zones. So let's get you watered, so you grow. Then I probably want to focus, well, these potatoes are actually, they're almost ready to go. So if I do this, I think we'll get a mini harvest next turn. Got 4 days, 179, gotta get to 250. We should be there once we start harvesting these cabbages. Cabbage man with the ultimate bailout. Potatoes replanted themselves. We got a 30 cabbage, yes. And a 26 cabbage. Fertilized zone right there. Could throw another block of cabbage. However, it has been, of course, difficult keeping all of these watered. So I've got to cultivate the ones that we've been growing. And then probably, I think, accentuate with carrots. Given it only takes them 2 days to grow. And I'm not getting anything like the plow. Although we do have 7 energy. So this is where we kind of actualize the build. Right, using morning refill and pumpkin spice latte. And then, of course, farmhand as well, too. We're going to get 7 bottles of water. We should. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Not to mention the watering can. Okay, so this, I think what I'm going to do is, probably should harvest it. I'll get another cabbage that we can start growing. Potato, got a cabbage. Let's free that up. Let's use this here. Let's hit you, let's hit you. 22, 22, so it's getting there. It's getting there. These carrots need a little more love. Looks like that one's, he's got some growth to it. I think we probably got to use these carrots. Go ahead and free that up. Alright, tax payment tomorrow. 26, 22, and 22. Let's keep it watered up, man. Gotta keep it watered up. Is it worth 2 energy? I mean, it's definitely hit that, for sure. You gotta get watered up. It'll be worth more tomorrow. I think since we're fighting water so heavily, let's water up this zone, and then convert 3 energy to bottles of water. And the turn there. 30, yes. It's a good sale. Fertilized zone, more cabbage, you bet. Another fertilized zone. Slow you down right there. Keep a little block. So I've got to make sure our 2 fertilized areas are watered up. And this one's ready to pop as well. So let's get it some water. And let's pay the tax. Alright, so now we got to get up to 307 days. Gonna be a challenge. It feels like it's gonna be tight with our current restrictions. Let's keep that watered up. You're at 26. Certainly could be worse. These carrots can grow. If I allocate the bottles of water to the carrots, I can make them grow. Got another block of cabbages, but we got 6 days. If I don't keep them watered every single turn, they're not going to grow in a timely fashion. Well, let's see. What else do we have? This potato's almost grown. So maybe it's expedient to use it right there. Let's go. Boom. Boom. And boom, I suppose. Alright, good. This, and this. We got this ice coming through again. Get off my ace cabbage there, pal. Alright, we got some cabbages coming up. It's going to help us get to that 300 threshold. But 5 days, my friends. It is 5 days. Just 5 days. So we gotta make sure we keep all these watered up. This one's almost good to go. Alright, nice. Got a carrot. Man, it seems like we get the ice cube debuff like every single turn. Alright, so 30. Yes. 30, yes. 26. Almost 155. We're halfway there. Can we get there? That's the question. Might need some potatoes. 4 days. These take 5 days to mature. So the cabbage is off the table, unfortunately. We have to cultivate the ones that we have. We've been growing. This has no water, no growth progress either. That's most unfortunate, so this one's a lost cause. Gotta make sure that the cabbage stays watered. This will grow. These are almost there. This one's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Oh man, are you kidding me? The ice, bro. This is so brutal. Let's keep these watered up. We got a potato harvest. Potato is fertilized. Be nice to get some water on that too. I guess with the bottles of water, like, we do have plenty of water. 3 days. These are all at this one's at. Let's fertilize that one. Alright, I gotta get the hoe. Okay, here we go. Hoe or the plow. Either one is fine. 30, yes. 26, 26, 26. 22. Sell that. Sell that. 221. 2 days remain. Here we go. Things are getting a little intense. I mean, we do got 2 days here. If I can keep, I guess, at least this one watered, we can grow it in time. This one as well. And then, of course, these cabbage. So I use the bottles of water on the cabbage, for sure. I could divert, I could go with this. And then this. We're gonna get 5 bottles of water next turn. Of course, time is of the essence and running out. So 30. 30. 30. And there we go. Complete the level now. Absolutely fantastic. It definitely got tight though at the end, man. It definitely got tight. I wasn't sure if we were gonna pull it off with no rain at all. Rain very much is the catalyst that makes this whole thing work. But a great success, as denoted by the game. Absolutely fantastic. We got 5 items unlocked. And a win with Matilda, the cow. The very charming cow. You gotta love that graphic there. Alright, so we got the plowing machine. Okay, now we got the sprinkler. Okay, so cool. We're unlocking things as we do different things in game. Harvest 100 carrot yields for the beetroots. Got the watermelon. Give that to a hippo, man. Complete a run with Matilda, the cow. Looks like we have a kitty cat, Kovu, the kitty. Hard likes to scratch. Treats is his second name. Emotional support. Draw 3 extra cards at level start. Really? Okay. Well, cool. So we got a new character unlocked. And a few new cards unlocked as well in the collection. So if we take a look at the collection here. I mean, there's even different packs, okay. Locations, those are complete. Hazards, all but one has been uncovered. Got a pet that's coming soon. 10 of 27 scarecrows. Wow, 27 scarecrows. And then 16 of 29 cards. Absolutely fantastic. Sprinklers. Kind of seems like the way, for sure, man. Definitely got tights. Many different instances got tight in that particular one, but I think that's the fun of this game, Cropdeck. So check it out if you like, my friends. Free demo dropped recently on Steam. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash the like button if you enjoyed yourself here today. Like I mentioned, I played the playtest and enjoyed myself and was excited to see that this one, went demo release. And yeah, had a great time with it here today. It's a cozy little farm game that does get tight at times. You gotta manage your resources. Make sure you keep at least what you plan on selling in the near future watered up. This game will definitely make you choose, what to water and what not to water. And it makes you kind of feel sad for the plants, but at the end of the day, it's all about paying that tax. So go for your money crops. In this particular run, it of course was the cabbage. So I want to thank you for spending some time on the channel today, my friends. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, smash the like button. Consider subscribing if you happen to be new here. And thank you so much. So with that said, I'm going to get on out of here, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.
It's time for you to know what AboboKnows. Time to go where the AboboKnows go. Towers get defended, roads get light, decks get built, dungeons get crawled. Indie gem after indie gem.